Hi, my amazing creative friends, Oksana here again, and today I wanted to talk about an issue that I see often coming up is its intimidation by technology. And it's really often happens with artistic types and creative types like artists and designers. And in the modern world, if you are willing to, if you want to build a creative business, like a business of a textile designer, for example, that I talk a lot about, is it's super important that you get a hold of all the technological part. So I will first tell you that I understand this issue and that I have it myself, since I am first and foremost an artist, a creator, and the second that I am a business owner. But it happens so that I learned my artistic skills totally in Adobe Illustrator. I was drawing a little bit beforehand, but back 10 years ago, I started creating illustrations directly in Vector, and it really helped me, even though the first week I was really ready to throw in the towel. And what helped me was, it was my husband. He is a technical guy, and he's a physicist, and you hear me talk about him often because he's such a great influence on my life in general, not only on my business, but he knows the computer very well. So he helps me. But now I hear some of you who are saying that I don't have anyone with a technical background to help me, and I get you, I understand. Even with a husband who is very good at the computer, and used to be a software developer, and he does a lot of that in his current work, I still was super intimidated, and I still was talking to myself, I cannot do this, and I cannot do that, and I cannot figure out all the different types of software that out there. And I know it's hard. It's hard for you, and it's hard for me. I am brushing up on all the technology still, and I'm asking my husband, fix this and fix that. But why am I making this video? Is because one day when I was ready to say, I'm done with all this vector graphics, and I'm done with all this repeat pattern side, because I didn't like the technology. Of course, I like the art of it, but I didn't see the potential of the technology to bring me to the beautiful artistic works. I just saw a frustration, and I just saw complexity. And I know that some of you are right there now, and you're looking at my tutorials and you're saying, whoa, that was so fast, and I don't know what she did there. And I am getting better at explaining these things. I am learning, but at the same time, I want you to shift your mindset from, I am just an artist, I'm not good at technology, to, I am willing to give this a chance. This will grow my art, this will grow my business, and this will give me amazing opportunities. Because this is what happened to me exactly once I figured out vector graphics and Adobe Illustrator. It really grew my business super fast. And at the same time, some of you are still saying like, oh, I have this digital tablet to draw on, and I'm still drawing on paper. Paper is awesome. I love paper. I'm still using paper. But at the same time, the projects that are commercial are often digital. I have nothing against traditional media. I love it. I love it. I love it. But if you're on my channel, I want to share with you this idea that the moment when you embrace the technology is the moment when you start growing your business. It will just triple immediately. This particular step will grow your business. And I'm just sharing my stories with you because I went through all these stages in growing my business, when I had to deal with this technology or that technology. And once I knew how Adobe Illustrator worked, then they changed something, I had to redo it. And this is the name of the game. It happens, and it's okay. Again, what I wanted to tell you today is that I know it is difficult, and I know sometimes you look at all the actions and scripts and templates that I put out there on my video tutorials, and you might say, this is too complicated, this is too complicated. And it is pretty complicated, And otherwise, everyone would do it, or all artists would do it. And the ones who are willing to stick with it are the ones who create their vector repeat pattern businesses. And this is a great edge you can have. And at the same time, you can start with the simple things, and I create more simple tutorials for you guys. And please let me know in the comments. That would be great if you can tell me that what exactly you as beginners would like to learn, because since I had my business already 10 years, I sometimes forget what people like to learn in the beginning. And please leave me as much details as you can in the comments below, or email me with your suggestions of what would you like to learn as at the beginning stage of what's challenging for you in the technical aspect of Adobe Illustrator. And you can really know and learn how to do this step by step. And all the scripts and all the automations are there for you. They will be there for you. I will teach you how to use them. Somebody else can teach you too. And you will develop your own scripts. I can even teach you how to develop your own super custom-based scripts, even with no software background. My husband encouraged me and taught me to embrace technology 10 years ago, and he's still doing it. He's still saying, okay, look, we can figure it out. We can figure it out. And I want to be that for you. I want to be someone who says, I see you, I hear you, it's hard, but you can do it. You can do it. It's not that hard. You can figure it out. And what happens is that if you are at the stage when you're looking at these tutorials, they say, whoa, this is too much, all kinds of settings and all kinds of weird things and tables and panels and weird tools. It's a lot, but at the same time, in the beginning, you do it slowly and step by step, building your system, saving files by hand, doing all these complex things one by one, following the tutorials or on your own. And once you are ready to take the next step, you will know that, oh, I understand this now. I understand the process. Let me see if I can automate it. If I can somehow figure out how I can make it faster and simpler, and without doing it 10 steps, you can do it in 2. And you can just click the button and it will be saved. But you cannot set it up immediately. You need to do it as a slow system. It can take a few months or even half a year to set up a basic system to create repeat patterns easily. And you have to learn a lot in the process, but at the same time, it's still not 5 years, it's not 2 years. You can have the system set up in half a year. You will know what's going on, and you will be able to enjoy the technology because you see, oh my goodness, it saves me so much time. I cannot even begin to explain how much I'm grateful for all the automations and all the scripts and all the templates that I have in place. But it didn't happen in the first months, and I didn't use them in the first months. I started one by one. And to my more advanced textile designers who are already running their businesses, or you're switching from something else in vector from illustration, for example, like I did, please take a look at all the automation. They're awesome. I love them. They're working for me very well, and I'm sure they will work for you once you set them up. So that was my message today. Okay, let me check if I have any comments over here, if you have any questions. Let me see. It's loading. All right. So if anyone watching wants to say hi, I am right here. I will hang out for a few more minutes. And yeah, I'd love to chat with you guys because I often end my tutorials fast and quickly. But today I thought maybe I'll hang out for a few minutes if anyone wants to chat. So I was talking with my husband about the automations, and I was figuring things out for myself, how to set up things in a smoother way. And there are also a few scripts that I want to share with you guys, a few free scripts that we develop for ourselves that really helped me over the years. And I'm also testing some more complex scripts by other people who are interested, who created scripts for different purposes. And I'm testing and seeing how they apply to my textile design business, so I can review them for you guys and share with you guys. And please, please, again, let me know if you are interested in a beginner level series, and if you would like to see, what exactly would you like to see in it? If you are interested to learn more about how to set up Illustrator, the basics of creating a few different compositions of repeat parent designs, getting them ready for microstock, or getting them ready for and uploading to Spoonflower. So what would you like to see, and which type of content would help you the most as the beginner in this process who is not very familiar with Adobe Illustrator yet? All right. Oh, I see some comments over here. Oh my goodness. Katayun. Katayun, hi. Thank you for your comment. And she says, hi Oksana, so lovely to watch you live. I made lots of actions for myself today. Thanks for all the tips, dear. It's almost 3 a.m. here. Oh my goodness. Is it almost 3 a.m.? Oh, yeah, you should go to bed. You should go to bed but and take a rest, because it's super important. We do not want to mess up our health, right? But I'm excited that you are here, and thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your comment. Oh, that's very nice. I'm glad to chat with you, and I'm glad that those actions have been working out for you, and that's awesome. Yeah, I love them. I love them 100%. I just don't want people to be intimidated by all of those actions when they are starting out, because I feel like it just can be too much for at the beginning stage, right? But once you're figured it out, it's super cool. It's very, very cool. All right, let's see. Thank you for your comment. Sometimes when I comment, some other comments. Oh, sorry, some other comments show up over there. And yeah, I've been trying to work on a few of my own things for business development, on my goal setting, and also on growing a community. So yeah, that would be fun to share with you guys that I have my newsletter set up, and this is my goal, to reach 500 subscribers. I am currently at 122 subscribers, and I want to reach 500 on my newsletter by the end of August. So that's my goal. I wanted to announce it to the world so that I can reach it. Oh, sorry. I'm still figuring out the whole setup, and I have a new microphone. There you go. New microphone over here. Oh, I shouldn't have touched it. I'm still getting used to it. Let me know if the audio quality is better, if you can hear me better, and how's the video for you, if you see everything. Oh, I see another comment. Esther. Hi, Esther. Hi. Okay, Esther says, hi, Oksana. It's lovely seeing you live today. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm so excited for you that you are guys here. I always have been ending my live streams abruptly, but yeah, I'm so excited to see you guys today. Do you have any questions? Esther, how is Adobe Illustrator and the technical part of the whole creative business working for you? Do you enjoy it? Okay, Esther says, I love to venture into textile design one day. Oh, I see. Do you use Adobe Illustrator or any software, or you're just learning how to create artwork on paper? Esther, please let us know. All right, Katayun says, I'm used to actions actually, used a lot of them on Photoshop years ago, but for some reasons, it never occurred to me to use them on Illustrator. Your videos were a great reminder. Oh, thank you, Katayun. I'm glad that you are enjoying it. Yeah, I went, I think, a few years without using actions. And then one day, I think I stumbled up on some blog that were speaking about actions, and it really helped. I got super excited. I got so excited, I'll ask my husband to tell me how to use them. And I think he did. But then over time, I forgot about it because I never really implemented it right away, which is an awesome tip. Re-implement right away, at least figure out the plan, put it on paper. That really helps. If you just postpone it, then you'll never do it, and then it takes years. But for me, what it happened, it helped to implement once next time that I remembered. I wanted to ask my husband again, but then I said, wait, you can do it. You can do it, girl. And I looked up some tutorials back at least 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. And then I created my first actions. And since then I have so many of them, it's hard to keep track. But they help a lot. All right, Esther says, I'm a graphic designer, so I'm familiar with Illustrator. Awesome, Esther, awesome. Yeah, welcome as a graphic designer. And yeah, I switched to pattern design from vector illustrations. I illustrated children's books a few years before designing patterns. And it's been awesome. It's been awesome. I'm really loving it. And my business grew much faster than with illustrations. And yeah, super cool. Super cool to use vector, to create vector patterns. I hope that you'll get to learn how to design your own patterns, and please post on our Facebook group. That's another thing that we have. I will link both of my newsletter and my Facebook group. They're both free in the description down below, so you guys can check it out. And if you're not there yet, please come join us and show us your work, graphic design work or pattern design work. We love to share and to talk about all things creative business, especially textile design, but also other things over there. All right. Esther says, it's been a while since I used it, though I use InDesign more. I'll definitely need to watch your videos from the beginning to catch up. I already lost touch a little. Yes, it's a lot, right? It's a lot of things to remember. And I'm learning how to teach and how to create tutorials with better quality. And it's still the technical part, right? I'm figuring out now the video and the sound, everything, and I'm kind of touching microphone or the table or messing up or something. But I'm glad it works. I'm glad you can hear me. But as welcome, and InDesign is awesome. I do not use it too much. A lot of my layouts that I need to do are simple, and I just use Illustrator for that. But InDesign is super cool. I used it a few times for a few projects for my customers. That's another thing that I haven't talked yet, is that sometimes when you're a textile designer, your customers actually need other design work. So it's great to have to kind of gradually accumulate knowledge and skills in the graphic design too. And oftentimes logo design is needed, and all kinds of things. So it's actually awesome, that you, Esther, have graphic design experience, because you will need it a lot in the textile design, especially working with freelancers. But for example, microstock is also super. It's super helpful to have graphic design background in that. Katayun says, do you know any app similar to Fabulous for iOS? Thanks in advance. Okay, I see. Oh, Katayun, you know what? I looked it up because my brother is actually, I was really excited about Fabulous. And I talked to my brother about it, and I told him that, oh, you should get on it, but he has an iPhone. So he asked me the same thing. And I did look it up, but I couldn't find anything, unfortunately. Yeah, if I hear something, I will post maybe on my Facebook page or in the Facebook group, or I will post somewhere on my page so that you can find it there. I will look it up if I find it, but it's super cool. I'm still using it all the time. I overloaded a lot with different kinds of habits, but I achieved the most important ones, like jogging every day and meditation and drinking water first thing in the morning. It really stuck with me only after using Fabulous app. For those guys who don't know what it is that it's a kind of habit building app, and it's a course in one. So if you buy a pro, there is a free course, but if you buy a pro Fabulous membership, it's called the Sphere, Fabulous Sphere. It's really been helpful to me, and it was super cool to be using it. And they have this super cool, interesting journey where you can develop your focus and concentration, and it helped me so much. I cannot even tell you. It's been a very big blessing for me to develop better focus for my work and for my goal setting. It's awesome. It's awesome. I love it. It's too bad I don't know any alternatives for iOS, though. Sorry. All right. Esther says, LOL, girl, you're doing an awesome job. Oh, thank you, Esther. You're awesome, too. I love you guys. You're so sweet. All right. Yeah, sorry, Katayun. I don't know the app alternative. Yeah, check back. Yeah, Katayun, check back on the Facebook group. If I know an alternative or something close, I will post it there. Oh, Sikos or Chicos? Sikos? I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. I am so glad to find this channel. I am on Shutterstock too, even though I am not doing patterns. I enjoy in your work, and I'm your so unselfish to share your experience with us. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I have been creating in a kind of a bubble, as many freelancers are for many years. And just last year, by the end, actually almost a year ago, I started really feeling the need to share what I learned. And to be honest, now I look at all the videos that I created, and some of them are over an hour and a half long with all the different things that I want to share. But over a year, like around a year ago, I really sat down and said, okay, I want to produce videos, but you know what? I don't know anything. I don't have anything to share. That was really my belief, that I don't really have anything to share, even though when I meet people in person, I would be like, oh, try this, try that, and I tried this, and this worked, and that worked. So that's what happened with me. But yeah, it's kind of funny how you feel like you have nothing to share, and then all of a sudden so many things come to you that every day I'm thinking, oh yeah, I want to share this with you guys, and I need to share that with you guys. Yeah, so that's kind of funny. But so to all of you guys who are watching right now, and you're feeling that I feel compelled to share my knowledge, it's awesome. I can tell you, I've been scared very recently, and sometimes I even feel in the middle of the week that I'm not sure what to share. But then I look around, and I look on, I do a Google search, and maybe especially look at your guys' comments, and then I find interesting topics that I can help you with. And it really helps me be brave and more courageous in my business, and just feel that I'm building something that is more meaningful than just me. And of course, I am super excited to help my family. And there were times when my family was existing only on my income for a little bit, because my husband was transitioning between jobs, and I'm super helpful for his job right now. But it's always important to me to create something that will benefit not only myself, but I feel like this is when the best energy comes to life and best things happen, is that when you create something that it's for the benefit of more people, or for the benefit of not only people, maybe animals, or plants and trees and nature. I feel like this is the amazing contribution that everyone is capable of. And sometimes it comes in the form of art, like in my case, but then sometimes it comes in the form of video or blogs or podcasts, and this is what I felt recently compelled to do too. Thank you so much for your feedback. It means a lot to me. All right, let's see. All right, Esther asks, if you don't mind me asking, do you print a sample pattern yourself, or do you only get it from your clients? Okay, that's a very good question, Esther. Thank you for it. Sorry, sorry, but I'm not sure to the cable yet. Thank you for it very much. So depending on the project. So for my microstock websites, I do not print any samples. It's just only digital. For my freelance clients, I normally do not print any samples unless it's something to do with packaging. Oftentimes with packaging, you have to print out multiple versions and variations. Well, you're a graphic designer, you know that. I did a few packaging projects when I had to print out a lot, but other than that, I just create on my computer and I give the files to my clients, and then they produce the samples, the products. And I have a video about requesting artist samples, and they can come in all types of things. They can I had books came in with my illustrations. I had different backpacks and bags and baby wearing slings from my customers, and all kinds of different items and over the years that I created. And my clients produce the actual products, and I, so far and up to this point, I have been focusing on the digital content creation. I mean, by content, I mean repeat pattern designs and illustrations. And there's another aspect, which is Spoonflower, and also print-on-demand websites like Redbubble and Zazzle. And on those websites, I did order the samples of fabric, and I have to check each fabric before I post it on sale. And it's super awesome to see your fabric in print, even just for yourself. But I had a lot of different people purchase my fabric from Spoonflower and also send me photos of the products that they made, and the different kinds of, not only commercial products, but also just for themselves. So that's been awesome. So depending what you mean by samples, but the samples I get, most of my samples I get for my freelance customers. And I have in my contract a clause, a sentence about that they agree to provide samples. It oftentimes, depending on the price of a product, it might be 1 sample or 3 or 6, depending on the price, or maybe if I can use it in some special way to market not only my services and company, but also companies of my customers. Hope it explains your question, answers your question. All right. Yeah, you're welcome, Esther. You're welcome. All right, guys, it's getting very hot in here. I have to open the doors because they closed, so that I closed the doors because it was noisy outside. So I have to open them up and get some fresh air, maybe get some water, and finish working for today. Thank you so much once again for all of you guys for being here. Thank you for your amazing comments and encouragement on my work. It means so much to me. I really do feel now that I have a great community that I can share my insights with, and I can receive feedback from. And I haven't had that before, so I'm super, super excited about that. Thank you, guys. I hope I contributed a little bit to the growth of your creative business today. And thank you once again. Grow, love, and create. Bye. All right. Let me. Okay. Bye again.